My first investment was I bought, for $20, I bought a half an ounce of weed, and I made 13 bags of weed, and that was $65. And I went, I stood in the corner, and to half an hour it was gone, and I was like, I was an entrepreneur.
Here's the thing. We do our case study at Harvard Business School. By the end, they'll say, well, these guys were really smart because they didn't focus on supermarkets. They flew under the radar of Coke and Pepsi. But it's all BS, because I was there and I know what happened. Everything that they said that we did intelligently, we tried to do the other way and failed.
Up until 2 years ago, I couldn't work out the difference between net and gross. So in board meetings, people would go, that's good news, Richard. No, that's bad news, Richard.
My favorite television show was Young and the Restless.
She was watching that when I was a little kid, and I think she still watches it today.
But since they got some new writers in there, they're messing the whole thing up.
My mother, she told me to do whatever you want. You can be an artist, you can be an entrepreneur, you can be whatever you want to be. And that was not, my father was like, go to school.
I have to believe that what my grandparents did to come to America, to start their own businesses, to establish their families, what my parents did, etc. I think it's all part of who I am.
How would I make it part?
People sometimes they focus in on being a risk taker as it relates to business. It really isn't. It's a risk taker or an adventurer when it comes to life.